Peace and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something so important, and I know it's going to hit home for so many of you: how to overcome self-doubt and build the confidence you need to go after your dreams. I get it. Sometimes life after high school feels like a giant question mark, and trust me, I've been there too. Maybe you're there too at the moment and you're trying to figure things out, but you don't even know where to start. But you know what? I'm here to share some practical tips and we're going to make this journey fun together. Did you enjoy the previous video? Because I surely did. And thank you so much for the support. And kindly don't forget to share this video with your friends, of course. And also don't forget to of course also like comment on this video, like, you know what, like it will help me to keep motivated to create more videos for you. Okay, anyways, let's proceed. I would love us to discuss the common struggles young women face after high school, especially immediately there becomes a lot of confusion, fear, and uncertainty about the future. Because after high school, it's easy to feel like you're supposed to have it all figured out. But let me tell you, nobody knows what they're doing 100% of the time. Like, not even the people who seem to have it all together. We all go through moments of self doubt, especially in our 20s, and that's okay because we can't let it stop us. For instance, in my case, when I graduated, I thought I was going to go straight into this glamorous career, lifestyle, everything. Like, you want it all now. And I remember, like, I was just so ready to conquer the world. Also, it's the age where you feel like you know everything. But my only glamorous move at that point was trying to figure out how to make instant noodles in like a tiny room. Everybody knows about that. Like, also going to Mama Gideri there, buy something, cook very quickly, Mama Mboga, and all of that. And at that point, you don't even have a clue of what you're doing, but you just keep on going. Because once you start living alone, like when I was living in a bed sitter, like the sense of like freedom, the sense of like having your space and all of that, and many things don't matter at that point. But then at the same time, the world is also trying to lure you into like getting good things or seeing good things. But you know what? You just have to take a step at a time, because they always say like the world is an oyster. So, you just have to take it step by step. Now, let's dig into ways we can build confidence, because that's needed. I'm telling you, the world out there is so cruel. You need to embrace your uniqueness. Sis, I can't stress this enough. There is only one you, and there can never be another one like you. Listen, you are not meant to be anyone else, and your journey is not going to look like anyone else. It's going to be messy sometimes, but that's what makes life beautiful. The more you lean into your true self, the more confidence you'll gain. I used to think like I had to fit in with everyone, but then I realized I'm pretty good at being weird or at being myself. I promise you, nobody has to like you, and not everybody has to like you, because if they do, then there's a problem with you. Like for instance, for me, when I finished high school, at some point I had to live alone. And even when it got some side gigs or side jobs, for me, that was for me to pay for my rent. But for some people, it was just extra money to buy makeup or to buy some fancy KFC and all of that stuff. But we're all in different journeys. You're not weird. You have your life, and you can only define your life. Have you ever heard of like fake it till you make it? Because I remember also at some point, especially like in Nairobi, you will meet with a couple of like cool kids or rich kids, and most of the time you're not even gonna relate with them. But you know what? Sometimes they say fake it till you make it, okay? Look confident. Confidence doesn't always show up like magic. Sometimes you just have to act like you've got it all, even if deep inside you're thinking, wait, I have no idea what I'm doing. But trust me, I've been there. But eventually, that faking it will start to feel real, and your actions will align with that confidence. Confidence is key. Listen to your intuition, believe it, and create a better version of yourself. Again, you're not gonna be like everybody else, and you're not supposed to be like everybody else. Some people will laugh at you, judge you, but remember, you are you, and nobody else can be you. I mean, plan your goals carefully and start your own journey. Trust in it, believe in it, and also, shh, Keep quiet and don't share everything with everybody, because the world out there is not ready for you and is not ready for anybody else, and not everybody has good intentions out there. Now, let's talk about how to find your passion and purpose post high school. Remember, start small, but start somewhere. You don't need to have everything figured out. The beauty of life after high school is that you have time to experiment. You can start small, test things out, and gradually find what excites you. And don't be afraid to change your mind. You are allowed to evolve. You have never been in this or that situation before. It's your first time, and however you handle it, it's okay. You know what? Like when I finished high school, I had so many career ideas when I was younger. I wanted to be everything. I showed up to casting. I went for movie castings. I went for music casting. I tried everything out there. Like I never turned out a gig. I was always showing up. I got so many no's, but at some point the no's were yes. I also created contact with so many people, and those contacts helped me to build myself out there, because remember, when you're lazy, bills are not going to pay themselves out there, especially you're not like everybody else. I told you, listen, you can try so many things out there, and it's good to have hobbies. I talked about that earlier. Experiences led to where I am today. And have dreams and not let don't let anybody shut you down and tell you, no, you can never be this, you will never do this, and you will never be there. Don't listen to those. I call them like dream killers. Dealing with criticism, this is going to be so difficult, especially handling criticism. I'm telling you, it's tough out there, especially when you're trying to find your path. Sis, no one's journey is without criticism. People will have their opinions, but guess what? It doesn't matter. The most important thing is how you see yourself. Use criticism as fuel to prove people wrong, or even better, use it to motivate yourself to keep pushing forward. I remember, for instance, when I started sharing my ideas, I got some strange looks from people. It felt bad at first, but now I think of, well, if they don't understand my vision, that's cool. I'm not here to make everyone comfortable. I'm here to build a future that I believe in, the future that I want. I am the only person who knows where I'm going to and where I'm coming from. Some people will even tell you, like, listen, baby girl, you're so young. I mean, you have to suffer, you have to take life slowly. But then remember again, their life is their life and your life is your life. And they could be, whatever they're saying could be true. But at the end of it all, you can create your own life by yourself. I think this makes us talk about dealing with peer pressure and comparison. You know, we've all been there looking at people and feeling like they've got it all figured out. Maybe your friends are heading off to universities, getting jobs, or even starting their businesses. Some people even moving to the big city, and you're sitting there looking like, wait, what am I doing with my life? But here's the truth, sis, your journey is yours. It's not competition. Everyone is moving at their own pace. I remember looking at one of my classmates, like, back then it was on Facebook. You see some people already traveling the world, they're posting their graduation pictures. Some people are starting businesses, some people are getting good jobs, and you're just over there struggling to even decide what to eat for lunch or even where you're going to get your transport. But I learned that, just social media is just a highlight reel. Don't compare your behind the scenes to someone else highlight reel. If you ever feel overwhelmed by comparison, take a social media break. I mean, get out, spend that time focusing on your goals. Start journaling, for example, learning a new skill. You'll thank yourself later. I'm telling you, especially out there on social media, you'll see your friends going out to party, they didn't invite you, or they feel like you're not their vibe anymore and they don't want to include you. Remember, everyone posts their beautiful journeys, but they never post the behind the scenes. But you know what, don't feel let down, just continue on your own journey. And now you need to turn your hobbies into opportunities. You know, explore your hobbies and passions as potential career or growth opportunities. Do you have a hobby or something you just love doing? Maybe you like baking, writing, drawing, gaming. Maybe you love some other unique things that I don't even know of. Guess what? That could be the foundation for something amazing. The world we live in now is full of opportunities to turn hobbies into income or personal growth. This is not like back then. Start small. If you love baking, maybe offer baking to your friends and family. If you're into writing, create a blog or start short stories online. If you're into content creation, start it. The key is just to start. Who knows, your little hobby could grow into something you have never ever imagined. You know, even DIYs, like doing a lot of DIYs. I'm seeing people are becoming super creative now. People are just doing things that are bringing them an income in one way or another. You know what? At the end of the day, it's all fun and you learn something that you didn't, you know? Mm-hmm. Stay open to new experiences and stepping out of your comfort zone. The power of saying yes to opportunities, and not just any opportunities, amazing opportunities. Sometimes the opportunities that change your life don't even look like what you expected. Maybe it's volunteering, taking an internship, or trying a random course you never thought about before. And nowadays, there's even like online courses that you can take from so many websites. You know, you never know. They can lead to doors you never even knew existed. I remember someone asking me to like join things that I never thought of. I was into the music industry, I was into all those other industries, and you learn something. You get to make amazing friends that might even lead to future opportunities. People will add you to job WhatsApp groups, and from there you will grow, you know. Of course, don't say yes to everything. Like, you know, sometimes you might say yes to things that you're really uncomfortable with. Some people also use you out there because they know like you're a yes person. But you know what? Whatever, like life comes and life will teach you some things that maybe you will learn how to deal with them after. Remember, sis, life is just not about the big milestones. It's about the small victories along the way. Maybe you signed up for a course, started saving money, or even got out of bed when you didn't feel like it. All those are wins. Traveling to destinations you never thought you would. I mean, I remember when I got my first tiny freelance gig. It wasn't so much, but I was so excited. It felt like I was making progress. Celebrating those small steps, they make motivation to just go a long way. Just take a moment to think about one thing you've done recently and you're proud of. It could be something as simple as just learning a new skill or stepping out of your comfort zone. Celebrate it. You're doing amazing just by yourself. And remember the importance of gratitude. You know what? Sometimes we get so focused on what we don't have or what we have not achieved yet, we forget to appreciate how far we've come already. Gratitude shifts your mindset and helps you see the good in your life even when things feel tough. Okay? Try this thing. Every night, write down three things you're grateful for, and they don't have to be big. It could be something like having food on the table, a good conversation, or even just making it through the day. Trust me, it changes your life perspective, and that will be a magnet of you hanging out with the right people that you need to. That gratitude thing really helps you. You know, you can even just wake up in the morning and write like, I am grateful for the sunshine, I am grateful for my parents doing this for me, I am great. It sounds small, but honestly it just will make you appreciate the little things in life so much more. And hey, if all else fails, just be grateful you're not the one trying to fix the disasters, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video, sis. I really hope it resonated with you and gave you some time to think about. I know stepping out of high school can feel overwhelming, but trust me, we're all figuring it out one step at a time. I'm so excited to be starting this series with you, especially because I know how much we need guidance, motivation, and someone who can just, help us during this stage of life. If there's anything specific you'd love me to talk about in the future videos, let me know in the comments below. Whether it's about handling life decisions, career options, relationships, or just navigating life as a young woman in this world. We're going to dive into all of this. This is our safe space to grow and level up together. And sis, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any of the exciting topics we have coming up. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and share it with another sister who might need this message today. Until next time, keep believing in yourself and keep pushing forward. And remember, you've got this. Bye for now, and see you later, my loves.